Dear ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I'm glad you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. I'd like to start this session by thanking you so much. I appreciate your support. And for those who wish to support us, please just hit the subscribe button and then you can hit the like button. Now, Raila Odinga has released a press statement, and this press statement was directly targeted at the clergy. A section of the clergy yesterday told Raila Odinga to sit down with William Samoei Ruto so that they can air out their grievances.
Right Honorable Raila Odinga.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, we have a statement which I'm going to read. Fellow Kenyans, several important developments have taken place since we last addressed the nation 2 days ago. First, a section of the clergy has called on Azimio la Umoja to call off protests and instead engage in talks with Mr. William Ruto. Our answer to the clergy is in the Gospel of John chapter 8, verse 32, which says, and I quote, "Then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free."
So this section of clergy seems to have forgotten that when the country had issues, walikuwa wamekaa chini, wanakula zile wanaitwa wale MPESA bishops, walikuwa wamekaa chini na hawa address issues na waongee na rais. Now Raila Odinga said, now let me talk to this government through mass protest. Now the clergy are coming out clear to tell Raila Odinga, stop the mass protest, talk to William Samoei Ruto. But Raila Odinga, being smart, being the smart person that he is, has referred this clergy to a chapter within the Bible on Luke. I think it's Luke chapter 7, if I'm not wrong, that's what he said. But that chapter says that when the truth come out, the truth shall set you free. That's the response that Raila Odinga has given to this section of clergy. That what they need as the Azimio is that truth, and that truth will set them free. And it's important that the clergy know that the truth will always set you free.
All that Azimio is looking for with regard to electoral justice is the truth. The truth includes the opening of the servers for a forensic audit of the election results, tangible actions by the regime to lower the cost of living, restoring the subsidies on fuel, electricity, education, and food, stopping the unilateral reconstitution of the IEBC, reinstating the 4 IEBC commissioners, ending the tribalization of the public service appointments, and cancelling the appointments of 51 CAS or CASs that has no constitutional basis. We are aware that the regime is moving ahead to privatize state parastatals without the authority of Parliament. We call on our members of Parliament to stand firmly against this illegality, to give away crucial national assets without public oversight. Secondly, Mr. Ezra Chiloba, the Executive Director of the Communications Authority of Kenya, CAC, issued an illegal and unconstitutional order censoring the media and threatening sanctions for their truthful reporting of our demonstrations. We agree with Democrats around the globe that the democracy dies in darkness. With this action, Mr. Ruto is opening the full dictator's playbook to kill Kenya's democracy. We in Azimio will not and cannot allow Ruto to take us to the dark days of yesterday. Thirdly, Kenya Kwanza has continued to claim that all we are looking for is a handshake. We emphatically refute these unfounded rumors that we are protesting to improve the lives of Kenyans because we want a handshake. This is an insult to the intelligence of Kenyans. We cannot and we will not participate in handshake with an illegitimate regime.
Allow me to remind you of the day when Chebukati mentioned that William Samoei Ruto was the president-elect. Literally almost all the clergies went to State House. They did not want to care about how the second runner, the first runners-up was going to feel. They didn't want to care about that. They went to the State House and they showed to the people that they were indeed one-sided. The church is not supposed to be one-sided, but the Church of this Republic of Kenya, majority of them have proved that they are one-sided. And that is why Raila Amolo Odinga has released this statement, that Raila Amolo Odinga is castigating these clergies indirectly, telling them that they need to stick to what the Bible says. The Bible says the truth will set you free. One of the reasons why there are these mass demos is because of the high cost of living. This is what the clergy ought to have talked to the president about, that look here, Mr. President, lower the high cost of living, these people wanaumia. But the clergy has not come out clear to talk about this issue. The clergy seems to be going to bed with the Kenya Kwanza government. Perhaps that's why they cannot criticize this government, and that is the reason why Raila Amolo Odinga has taken it upon himself to fight for the common mwananchi, to fight for the Wanjikus. And that explains why you saw that in Kapedo, or rather West Pokot, the people back there said wataandamana na Raila Amolo Odinga kwa sababu hii serikali haiwasaidii.
Kai yimayana serikali kumutaja askari kubabar chungi tasubili ujumi yud kukona jabuntu kisha bakabar mutke yimutama kukonu ile baby tulisema irudishwe tuchange pesa watu wape yetu askari gripi aku turam gripi ngone butu gripi miripke bichwe so mtegele ji serikali wale enough is yes hakuna kitu kingine na kama sisi tuseme tumeingia opposition, waje tuingia opposition na watu wetu wapone. Arawe wende ke mjini askari Nairobi kripota na ile chini mbeti network era mstabiki joje nyiru sonda mtu. Na mwambia maklabu waje tushikane, kama tutaumia tumie wote kama MPC. Na kama tutaupigwa risasi tupigwe na wananchi. Sio sisi tunalipa mshahara na wananchi wetu wanaumia. Na mimi nimejitolea kama MC ya Baringo North. Tutashikana na maklabu na MCs wote. Yenyono sabe kunya mwakati nyonje. Nyono sabe kame uto.
Ladies and gentlemen, kindly share what your opinions are regarding this matter. And once again, I'd like to urge you to stay safe and stay blessed until you catch up again in our next analysis.